Smoke a purse so sweet with Hot Thoughts TV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's Hot Thoughts TV. Niggas hot in the bitch, man.
I'm smoking a purse so sweet with Hot Thoughts TV.
Yeah. With that being said, like, who are some of the, like, you know, I guess, like, people who you would see as, like, influences to you, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like people who understand, like, the real, like, you know, like, it's certain people that, you know, people gravitate to.
Bro, y'all gonna, like, everybody, like, looks at me crazy whenever I say this, but one of the main people that I look up to a lot of people, are influenced by a lot of people, but one of the main ones that's the most interesting is, fucking Charles Manson, like, I don't know if he had good intentions, though, like, with, like, a positive manner like that, the way he did that shit, like, through the music, and then got, you know what I'm saying, got the cult, and then, like, but if y'all spreading love and peace, and trying to spread positivity for real, like, that shit could have changed the world for real. But I guess the opposite, like, that person would be like Kurt Cobain, though, because he did do that with, like, the different sounds and different shit he was doing, the way he was acting, like, just all different type of shit. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of people that I look up to like that, like positive people, Bob Marley, fucking Jimi Hendrix, fucking X, Tupac, fucking anybody, OG of me that got wisdom, that got game, and that's been doing shit with good intentions and it's good energy. I fuck with that shit, and I'm inspired by that. And that's why I pick from all them different things and put it into me, and then you got me, a screaming, singing ass motherfucker, crazy ass motherfucker.
So what really took you to that point where you wanted to start making music? Like, what was that moment?
Bro, I always been making music and shit. I always been in the family. That's right there. I always been in the family and shit. Like, people make music. Everybody want to be a rapper. All types of shit. My brother was always rapping and shit when he was little. He had his car rap, had spinners and shit on it. You know what I'm saying? Put up with his mixtape. Hey, y'all check me out. Blah blah blah. I'm like, damn, that shit lit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that shit always been in there. We always been rapping. I had, like, 8 brothers. We would be dancing and shit. Like, during the two-step era, like, nigga, we did fucking, like, got all in a circle and, like, on the remix, it was just, like, I don't know. Y'all had our own little single part. We get in the circle and just, like, we would have killed that shit. We would have stayed on that shit. Like, we would have took over YouTube, all that shit. But we here now, but I don't know. It's just, it's so much shit. Like, I don't know, that's why I call myself the guy. Like, I'm influenced by a lot of shit, a lot of different shit. I'm open-minded to a lot of shit, and I finally just opened my mind even more. And the more I open it, the more I intake, it's like, the more I fucking, like, the more infinity stones I collect, damn near shit.
Did you say your problems open your mind?
Nah, like, fucking, like, the shit that I go through are just, like, I don't even fucking know. I'm hot in the bitch, I ain't gonna lie. No. I'm about to struggle this other way, too. Wait, I said... Like,
just situations you've been through, like,
yeah, like, cause it's like lessons type shit, and it'll be like familiar when you see it again, so you know not to do shit, or if you know like what's gonna happen. In my mind, that's like dancing with the devil, cause you know it's about to happen, you know like what you're gonna get. But if it's for like a positive benefit or a sacrifice or some shit, then that's damn near dancing with the devil. So it's like, I don't know, like all that shit builds you who you are, and all that intake and all that, like, what you intake over life subconsciously, it comes out and people don't realize that shit. Once they deep dive into their subconscious and know what to do, like, without even doing it, like second nature, then it's limitless. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah. So, how exactly, because you were talking about Yoshi earlier, and I know, like, he's another, like, prominent person in the underground scene. How exactly did you get introduced into the underground?
Bro, I got introduced, like, bro, what I started doing? Just fucking Instagram, really. Because, like, I started getting on YouTube and shit, like, underground shows, open mic shows. People, I started telling them I'm about to start rapping and shit. It's like, bro, you need practice. You need to do open mic shows, little small shit. I'm like, open mic, what the fuck is that? I started hashtagging open mic type shit. I fuck around, come across a woman named Bob Breezy, you know what I'm saying? Open mic show, I'm like, damn, what the fuck is this? Okay, this shit lit. I get a part of that shit, I started doing shit. Well, first it started with fucking, y'all heard of Coast to Coast? Bro, they text the fuck out my ass, I didn't realize that shit till later. I was like, damn, bro. But it's all love because they really gave me my start, they gave me my, like, motivation to keep doing that shit. It's like out of 30 artists or some shit, I went number 3, and I was the top 3 type shit. And cause I just got on that hood and I did yeah, and nigga like that was my first mosh pit, all that shit. I was just like, fuck, bro, like this is what I need to do. And that was 2018. And that was my first show. I paid like fucking $300 for a chance to win like $1 million or some shit in fucking Miami or some shit. But I top 3, so I ended up getting like radio play, like I met DJ Holly Grove over there. We got real close. I still talk to him to this day. That's my brother. Like that shit crazy. Like the connection that you meet. But I ended up meeting by Breezy shit. Saw Yoshi. She was like, "Who's gonna turn this shit up or whatever?" I saw Yoshi in the comments say, "Hey, I'm gonna rock that bitch out or whatever." He just had like two or three shows like come back like solo because they've been doing this shit like 2016, but they like stopped doing shit like dry down. Then they started back up like 2018, but Yoshi started back up on his own type shit. And everybody else was like still doing their thing, but they wasn't like as motivated. And then when they like once he did that shit, then everybody came out the works for them. And then he just started picking people. But I saw him say that shit. I was like, who the cocky ass nigga is? I went on his page and shit. I was like, okay, that song said. I heard the song. I was like, damn, that hoe hard as shit. Damn, what the fuck? So like I ain't say nothing. I was just ghosting whatever. Back out. I was like, whatever. I ended up getting on that hoe. I pulled up. And one day I just put it to a random event one day. I forgot all about that. That was like weeks later. And bro walked up on me. He's like, oh, what's up, bro? What's up? What's your name? I was like, oh, I probably said the PAP, or I said D-Lo or some shit. D-Lo, PAP God. I was like, D-Lo. He's like, oh, I'm Yoshi. I was like, Yoshi, that sounds familiar as fuck. What the fuck? I don't know. He's like, oh, okay, you a rapper? I was like, yeah, but I ain't rapping tonight. He's like, oh, okay, that's cool. And he's like, hold on, I'm gonna go back over here. They end up saying, hey, Yoshi to the stage. Like, I heard it still, like, I heard it, like, in the background. I wasn't paying attention. It's like, Yoshi, that sound familiar, whatever the fuck. That song came on. That song said, that song. I was like, bro, what the fuck? This that song. Like, it was on some Jeepers Creepers shit. Like, what the fuck? This is that song. Oh, shit. So, I just started piping up in the mosh pit, you know. He started fucking with me then. Later, he started bringing me around the gang. And then he just started, hey, this my nigga Pap. Blah, blah, blah. We started pulling up to all the scenes, different shit. And then it just went from there, up from there. That shit crazy.
So anybody who's been to any of the shows, you know the energy is crazy.
Yes,
and you know what I'm saying? I feel like in music, hip-hop music, I say, you know, it's been more of like an influence in terms of like the grunge rock scene, you know what I'm saying? I feel like...
But they're not doing it right. It's weird.
I was gonna say, so like to you, what's the importance of that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, music is all influential. Like you said, you took a little bit of the Isley Brothers with a little bit of Nickelback, and boom, like here we go. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The importance of it is you can't just stop learning shit. You can't just stop like see some shit, get satisfied, and then go from there. If you fuck around and see Blink-182 or My Chemical Romance or some shit, and or Red Hot Chili Peppers, whoever the fuck, for one time you see one show they did, get inspired, go try to copy that shit and just keep on doing it. Don't go back and learn more shit. Then when you start hitting rocks on the road that they already hit and they bounce back from whatever, you know what I'm saying, you don't know how to hit that shit, so then you make a fall and you fall on the ground, fall straight to hell, wherever the fuck you going, you know, you don't come back, and point of no return, like, it's done, Dunskies. But I don't know, like, the most important thing, you just gotta pay homage to, like, the GOATs, the legends, you know what I'm saying, just pay homage and keep learning, bro. You can never stop learning, bro. And that's what's wrong with really the fucking human race. Everybody thinks they know everything, or they think oh, I know this, or oh yeah, this is that. Nah, bro, like, still ask questions, like, cause you ask questions to something that you think you knew, you gonna find out some new shit, and then you'll be like, oh shit, and then your brain's gonna be fucked, dopamine, all types of shit gonna be going on. Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't know, just ask questions, ask more questions, keep learning.